Yeah, I was trying to use the my cam sound, but it's too sensitive. Like you can hear my fan, you can hear everything when that thing's on. So I had to use the microphone today, see how that works.
Mmm.
How's your day been?
Mmm. It's been all right, boy.
I how's Aaron liking it over there?
He hasn't said a whole lot. He just said he saw a bunch of tits, and that was it.
Oh, Aaron.
So I don't know.
Oh,
Hopefully he's staying alive.
yeah.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Hey, boy.
Hey,
Hey.
what you doing?
Oh. Think I'm gonna have to get hair transplants.
No,
Uh-oh.
let's not talk about that, Shane. You look fine. You look
Oh,
fine.
get it.
That I am looking at it. It's fine. What?
Like I've had that since I was like 17, but it's starting to get more. Like it's getting wider.
Well, was your dad bald?
On purpose.
What do you mean on purpose?
He shaved his hair off.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if he was going bald or not, but he shaved his hair off.
How's it look now?
He's bald.
Like hereditary?
I don't know. My Uncle Roger, his hair, he balded, but my Uncle Randy never did.
Hmm.
So, and Paul died too young to know for him. So,
Hmm. Hmm.
my,
Oh, isn't it expensive?
yeah, it's like $3 a hair.
No.
It's like a deer headlight. Just went, oh fuck. That's gonna be great video right there.
Yeah, I
I
haven't had a
don't know
chance
what
watching
happened.
the
I
YouTube.
like he was scared Shane. Shane looked like fucking Gizmo. He just fell over.
I was trying to catch it from falling over and cracking.
What was that light?
Oh, that's my lights I have on myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. I was like, what the hell was that?
For all the
So
videos.
you like the 920 into it, Shane?
What's that?
You like
Oh,
920?
yeah, when you said, look at all the damn trash around here. There's fucking trash everywhere. Like, at that point, it seemed like he's just given up. Like, he's just done. He is over this fucking day. Like, he has had enough.
Too hot.
So you can bury the trash and the house can sink into the ground.
So, you saw a piece of plywood that was just floating around?
Yeah, it was like splinters of plywood just flying around the damn road, just splinters of it. So I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then there's garbage in the road, and like you can't keep the trash in the dump trucks. I'm like, "What the hell, man? You know, car on fire. You know, like it's a hell of a damn day." Where did you find a Hawkman T-shirt?
Oh, I think at that comic book store way out there. It's that big one. I think
Zeus.
Madness Comics and Games. Is that in
Madness
Plano?
Comics. I heard of that one
Madness
before.
Comics, yeah.
They got a bunch of shirts and shit there. So
No, it was a long day, Shane. Long damn day.
damn.
All kinds of bull crap going on today.
What was going on today?
Shit, just hot. People, just too many damn people, America.
John's a Birdman or Hawk. I mean,
Birdman.
Eagle.
And you need to stay stupid shit like they did on Danger 5. Like, let's get to the biscuits.
I need to download all that.
I got to download.
It's good.
I got to make my own songs up. I got to make my own theme songs up. Or catchphrases, my own catchphrases for it.
Yeah, Danger 5 was this show. It started off like just being a normal, like it was like a crappy 70s spy show. And then all of a sudden at some point, like a fucking dude with an eagle head started giving them mission assignments. Fucking crazy.
I was watching Aquaman and how perfect, just it was well done. Like
Yeah.
man, you can almost find like no flaws in that movie. I'm pretty sure real Aquaman fans can, Shane.
Well,
But to me, not being a ultra fan of Aquaman, I can say, oh, it's pretty perfect, which I'm pretty sure another fan would go, how could you say that? They fucked this up and that up and yada yada yada,
It's the best Aquaman you could do today, like today's time. But like the guy that I know, Billy Mahoney, the guy who does all the action figure repairs,
Mhm.
he's actually repaired a couple of my action figures. He's like a huge Aquaman fan because he kind of looks like traditional Aquaman. He's got that super blonde hair, super strawberry blonde hair, pale skin. He's just got the face. He just kind of looks like Aquaman.
So was he upset when Aquaman wasn't blonde?
Yeah, that's his biggest
Oh,
concern was that it was an Islander.
It's a thing. It's that same thing, Shane. Daniel, but people get mad when the character doesn't fit the character anymore. Like Disney, the mermaid, like anyone's mad it's not Ginger. Same shit like that. I ain't never think about someone being mad about an Islander playing Aquaman, but there you go. Someone's mad that Aquaman wasn't played by a Caucasian man with blonde hair, probably.
I mean, they put some like highlights in there, kind of a little bit, but
yeah, see it.
but I just was happy they gave him the suit.
No, I was surprised how they made the suit work. I'm like, they're not gonna make this suit fit. How they gonna make this fucking suit work in this movie? And the way they did, like, oh, okay, well there you go. They made it work.
Ancient Atlantean armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Aquaman. Yeah, I think they did the best they could. They made him funny. They made him edgy. They had to get away from the whole Aquaman's a pussy thing. Like in the boys, their Aquaman. I mean, that's how people saw Aquaman for the last 20 years. He sucked. It wasn't until Jeff Johns wrote an Aquaman in the New 52 that's when it's like, okay, Aquaman can be a badass now. But yeah, they had their work cut out for him, and they did a good job.
What'd you think about Black Manta?
That was my favorite part. I love Black Manta.
You like the oversized helmet and all that stuff?
Yeah, he's been my favorite. He's one of my favorite supervillains of all time. He's just anytime I've seen Black Manta in anything, he just fucking shows up and kicks ass. And that's all he does. He doesn't fuck around. He doesn't come up with a plan, or he shows up, fucking kicks ass. And I mean, he doesn't always win, but he fucking is a threat.
I was when you showed me the toy of Ocean Master, I'm like, the whole fucking little things right here, and I'm like, man, they ain't gonna make that shit work. But when you see it in Aquaman, I'm like,
they did.
Okay, they made it work in Aquaman. It looked pretty badass. The suit was pretty badass in Aquaman,
Yeah, and they CGI'd the mask so you could see him do his face.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, it's pretty fucking cool. So it worked out pretty good to fight on a Atlantean submarine and shit like that. Like, that's pretty fucking badass, and
Yeah, I have no complaints with that movie. I thought they did a good job.
Well, I would like to see the second one, but until he gets over the protest is doing on his island,
I wonder if the second one they're going to do where the Black Manta kills his son.
Damn, they're really going to jump that far ahead?
I don't know. Maybe.
Shit.
I mean, Aquaman killed his dad, so.
Was it Aqualad? They call him Aqualad? The comic books call him Aqualad.
It depends on which Aqualad they're going to use.
But doesn't Black Manta have a son in Young Justice?
Yeah, in Young Justice, Aqualad is Aquaman's son. Or Black Manta's son, rather.
But he looks real tan.
Yeah, no. It was Black Manta was the father, and then some Atlantean was the mother, but I don't know what her name was. I don't think they ever talked about her. But the original Aqualad was a guy named Garth, I think. And he was, stupid little white kid, always wore briefs and shit. And,
Did Aquaman's son ever do anything? Was there a side comic that I missed? He was a normal kid, or
he's never gotten past being a baby. I've never read anything where he's gotten past.
Oh, so he killed him as an infant, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, that's a man. He going dark in that movie, pulling that shit off. That's pretty fucking dark.
In the cartoon, they were about to kill the baby, but he cut off his hand at the last minute to say
they could do that, go for the arm, but can you make a hook work in the movies?
No.
You can make a hook. You can't fly a hook in the movie.
Not if they're wanting to do like a bunch of Justice League movies in the future.
You don't think so? You don't think you play the hook off?
No, that hook would be
the hook that was a grappling hook too.
No.
That's pretty stupid in the movie.
Aquaman grappling hook.
Yeah, Did he?
No.
But in Justice League, wasn't a grappling hook also?
I think it was like a harpoon. He was like shoot.
Sorry, harpoon. Yeah.
Really in.
Still pretty stupid.
The hook. It just not gonna work.
What do you think about the wall, the impenetrable wall? If anyone got fucking close to try to leave, the
Yeah.
fucking cannons and shit. Mind you, the Matrix. It might be the Matrix.
Yeah.
Get too far in, you get shot. You try to get out, you get shot. You know, it might be
Big
that
ass
kind of shit.
cannons. Yeah, I mean it's crazy. You can pretty much do whatever you want. I'm kind of glad they did that because the way he was looking in Justice League wasn't anywhere near as colorful as he did in the Aquaman movie. So I'm glad they did that. You know. So.
Well, like I said, we happy to see the next one. Just like shit, man. When they made a Black Manta, he like fuck, this guy's pretty smart. He just took some alien mechanics, just reverse engineered it, bam, that quickly.
Yeah, like I said, man, in the comic books, Black Manta don't fuck around. He gets straight to the point.
What'd you think about when they started making like Dextro kind of like a good guy / bad guy when they started swinging it the other way, you know?
Yeah, well, that happens to like almost any supervillain. Any supervillain that people really like, most of them will float around with being a hero at some point. The only one I can think of that never did was the Joker. But even in the Joker, even in the Suicide Squad, he wasn't really the bad guy. He saved Harley Quinn or freed Harley Quinn. So I think if people like the villain, they're gonna eventually make him a hero. Like the Punisher was originally supposed to be a bad guy, and now the Punisher. Another thing on a side note about the Punisher, how come he's like every fucking superhero? Like the Punisher does a version of him. It's like Punisher Captain America, Punisher War Machine, Punisher, Punisher Daredevil.
Well, come on, we live in a day where you can't have a guy just fucking running around shooting guns at random, So they try to make him work where they can,
Oh.
He's a renegade, Caucasian man with a bunch of guns.
See that? Kind of off. I was in a toy group, and this is kind of why I left the group when that the Sandy or not the the Newport. No, the where all the kids got killed.
Sandy Hook, I think.
Was that it? Well,
died.
The day after it happened, like this group I was in, they were saying, "Oh, just in honor of this, let's not post any photos with guns." And
yeah, I remember that was Jade. Yeah.
Well, what I did was I posted War Machine like with a shit ton of guns and Punisher, and I'm like, you can't just say you're going to take a break from one day and then still buy their merchandise. I mean, that's stupid.
True. Well, you got to post those pictures later. Which, by the way, they're very nice pictures. By the way, they were very well done. But like you said, I guess they were trying to do. But like you said, like how you gonna? The better thing to do was if you're gonna do that. Oh, they took a day off. You would say, no, guys, we're banning all gun photos from this page. That's how you make a stand. Not go, hey guys, for a day, we're not gonna do this for a day, guys.
It doesn't mean shit.
It means nothing. It's like changing your profile picture at the flag of whatever happened. Like, oh, well, good vibes to them. We're good for them. Okay.
Yeah,
don't mean nothing. But you can't have a guy around shooting guns.
Well, and he never really fits into the Marvel universe because it's like, if this guy is out there doing this, why do y'all just let him do it?
Did someone explain why? Like he was a necessary evil kind of thing. They needed someone like him. Like they would take him like as a B hero. Like no, he's not up there with the Avengers, but he's good floating around doing his good deeds.
They did that in Daredevil. Like Daredevil tried to stop him, but then he realized, okay, there's some people that you gotta take it to the max, and this is the only guy that can do it.
And some heroes won't take it to the max. They won't push that envelope. Batman won't kill no one. He won't push it to that edge. Yeah, because he won't be his. What's the line they always use, Shane? If I kill him, I become them. So
right, yeah.
Frank Castle. Well, I won't.
You don't give shit. But what I like that movie, Punisher Warzone.
Oh man, you like that one?
No. There was a part that
awful.
I like Microchip, but I thought the casting on Microchip was way better than the Netflix show.
I liked him.
But no, there was a scene in the beginning of it, like that whole movie was because an FBI informant was one of the gangbangers that he shot up, and it's like he killed a good guy, and
how's he supposed to know?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But that shows you when you take the law into your hands like that, that's the risk you take. You know. So
With that being said, a side note, because it's floating in my head. The Hulk. The Hulk ever kill people by accident when they said he was uncontrollable? Is
yeah,
that why he was a menace? Like they never showed that part. Oh, like in comic strips, like on the news, like in the news, Hulk kills 50 people in building
yeah,
destruction, or he kills 10. Ravaging through a city. They never
yeah.
showed that part. So
I
is it
want to
more
say
just
that the
destruction wise, or did he actually kill someone in the process when he was uncontrollable?
I wanted to say there's a scene in the Ultimates where Nick Fury's like, last time he did this, he killed 500 people or something like that.
The Ultimates, though. That's
Uh,
the ultimate one.
yeah, I can't think of a normal comic, but I mean, I'm sure it's happened. It's had to happen at some
But
point.
the Punisher cures the Marvel Universe. People hired him to do it because accidents that happened from the heroes, and they
Yeah,
hired him to cure all of them.
yeah. Well, that started off because the X-Men. So, like Punisher's origin stories, like his family was out in the park,
Mm-hmm.
and these gangbangers that they were
He,
trying to kill somebody, and by accident, Frank Castle's family got caught in the crossfire. So that made him decide that he's going to take out all criminals. Well, in that book, which the guy who wrote that's the same guy who wrote The Boys. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Oh
I did
shit!
not know that.
Same
All
guy.
right.
In that book, the X-Men showed up and they were fighting Magneto. Well, in the crossfire, Frank Castle's family got killed. So, and he's like, "Why didn't you give him time to escape?" And they're like, "We had to stop him. It was Magneto." And so Frank like grabs a cop's gun, walks up to Cyclops, and bam, right in the fucking head. Walks over to Storm, bam, right in the fucking head. I mean, he takes out like 4 or 5 of them. And Wolverine like's trying to come after him, but like everybody's pulling him back, and they're like, "No, no, you can't kill him." And he's got to go. You got to let the system handle this. And Wolverine's like, "They're all fucking dead." And I mean, he pretty much killed the whole X-Men just right there. Like all the ones that weren't bulletproof, he took out. So yeah, so
Yeah.
while he's waiting in jail, he gets a visit from somebody who got mangled up by a superhero. He's like in a wheelchair, he's all deformed, but he was a rich guy, and he's like, I'll give you all the resources you need if you kill all of them. And he's like, all the bad guys? And he's like, no, all of them, every meta. And so one of the way he gets the most of them is he tells the surviving X-Men and like the Avengers and Magneto. He's like, hey, let's meet on Asteroid X or Asteroid M, and we'll settle all of our differences. This will be our final. We'll just get it all handled. We'll just have a peace treaty. So they go up there, and he's got like fucking 20 nukes up there, and he just blasts the whole fucking planet, kills all of them. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. He
I
killed.
like his style. I get, killing mutants,
He killed the Hulk just by he waited till he turned into a human, and he shot him from behind. He killed. He killed Wolverine by throwing him into an electrical grid and like fried all of his skin off. I think his hardest fight was Captain America. That was the one he struggled with the most.
Really?
Yeah, because he wanted to man it with Captain America. Like he didn't want to use any.
Mm.
He ended up killing him, so it worked.
That's a hard battle to fight. It's like Batman taking on Captain America. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
One's juiced up and one's what they say, Shane? He's the peak of human. He's what man could become if I can't remember how that line goes in the
Yeah.
comic book.
I mean, if you basically threw yourself into martial arts, all day long, and crime fighting, that's Batman. I mean,
In powerlifting.
yeah,
Well, it depends which one, CrossFit Batman or
Yeah.
powerlifting Batman.
right. So,
Like,
yeah,
I like Brad. I like Ben Affleck's powerlifting Batman. I liked him better.
yeah. Well,
I
I
see
like
Batman like fucking pumping iron and shit.
they've the Affleck was the first time they got the costume right. I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly how he's supposed to look.
The ears weren't overly long. The broad shoulder, going on, and the thick, just like thick,
The way the character was fine. He's a little over the top in that scene where he's in the Batmobile and he's like chasing those guys down. That was a little bit much.
What do you
I
mean?
see why Superman stopped him.
What do you mean?
When he was his grappling hook hit one car and he threw it into another car. That's a little overkill for
You
Batman.
don't think Batman can calculate that throw like that?
Oh yeah, everybody's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I just got some minor injuries from it.
Yeah,
When he
calculate that.
when he
Perfect.
went over the semi truck, his tire went over there and hit that dude in the head. He
Yeah.
just scraped his skin. He just barely touched him. Yeah, it was rubber bullets. Yeah, I don't.
Shoot that 50 cal at cars.
Yeah, and in Justice League, they put a fucking cannon. They got rid of the passenger seat and put a damn anti-aircraft cannon in
Yeah.
it. It's a fucking battleship cannon.
I liked his damn car, just fucking loaded down the max and ready for anything. Shit.
Yeah.
Then he had hydraulics on it, fucking looked in the middle for hyperspeed or whatever he did.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool though when he ran to Superman. Batman was like, "What?" He ran to Batman like, "Well, fuck." No, Superman.
Well,
he ran to Superman.
The reason why I watched that movie so many times in the theater was just for that scene when he's driving the car and he spins out and like he just scoots on into Superman and you just see the look of Batman's face. He's just like, shit. Like that's the first time I've seen Batman scared.
Then he had to compose himself real quick. All right, play it cool. He ripped the fucking hood off. All right, play it cool.
They've said in one of the comic books, anytime Superman shows up, he's like, he's sweating, and I can hear his heart beating faster. Like he can smell the sweat coming off of Batman, and he knows his heart's beating faster.
Man, he's ready to. But Batman was ready to go though. We haven't tried anything though.
Yeah.
But
He's
I like to think Batman has that
kryptonite ring in his belt, ready to go.
Yeah, the kryptonite ring. Yeah, I like to think Batman has it like built in already on him. Just pops it out.
Pops right out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Oh no, I think that Batman Hush cartoon comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and Endgame and Hush come out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Hush. I like that one.
Yeah, Hush.
Do you know enough about Hush to give fans a brief lesson in Hush before the movie comes out?
Yeah. So Hush is really what got me like really hardcore into collecting comics because it came out after I graduated high school. It came out in 2002, I think. Anyways, basically the story is, well, you have to backtrack. You got to give some history. One of Batman's sidekicks got murdered by the Joker, Jason Todd. He got killed. And
Red Hood. Yeah, Red Hood.
There's a whole story behind that. It was a fans chose his death. They called into a thing and like, anyways, the fans all you had to call in and pay, and the fans like by 300 people voted that he died. So they killed off Jason Todd. The Joker killed him, and then that was it. You never hear about Jason Todd again. Well, Hush, basically a series of crimes start happening, and it looks like it's somebody who's been trained by Batman, who knows Batman's motives and techniques. So it's a psychological game that makes Batman think that Jason Todd has came back from the dead. Well, come to find out, it was well, I guess I'll just ruin it. It was a childhood friend that I guess had been watching Batman from afar or something and like went to the same type of trainings that he did. And that's who Hush is. And he was the one that set it all up, and he was just trying to fuck with Batman. And he there's a famous scene where poison ivy spores are able to get into Superman and control him. And so like Batman, like he pulls out his ring and like breaks his fist, like punching him, and it just buys him enough time to get away. He falls in love with Catwoman again, and like they get real serious, like a relationship status. It's just a great book. It's just drawn really well. It's just got a really solid story.
So Hush is at the level of Batman, or strength wise, or intellect wise?
Yeah, he's on par with him. Yeah, I mean Batman will kick his ass, but his edge is the psychological component by making him think that Jason Todd was brought back to life.
So this is pre-Red Hood then?
Yeah, Red Hood came out like right after this. Like 6 issues later, Red Hood came out.
Okay.
Because they were like, you know what? That wasn't a bad idea. Fuck it. Let's bring him back. So they did.
I'm be buying Endgame tomorrow. I already have it set up, So.
Yeah. Way to go.
Or maybe Hush too. I'll see.
Yeah, I won't be able to get Endgame till Friday, but Hush will be available on the DC app. It'll be available tomorrow for free.
Oh, really?
If you have the app.
Yeah, I was gonna see if we can bring a TV, Daniel, and watch Endgames that night at
It's up to you.
the camping trip.
You got a
you
little TV?
a TV down there?
Yeah, we can.
I got like 3 little flat screen TVs.
Oh, see, how big are they?
Uh, 13 inches, like the size of a computer monitor.
Okay, I got one here. It's a little bit bigger. It's 32.
Oh, flat screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I'm not bringing no damn box TV.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, a
Josh,
32-inch
kids?
box
It's gonna
TV.
be Josh.
Do what?
Is Red bringing his kids or just gonna be Josh?
It'll just be him, and I only think he's coming for that one day for Saturday. I don't think he's going to stay the night
Oh, okay.
because he's stay-at-home dad, and I don't think he can be away from her full day because she's got to work.
What about Aaron? Did he finally change his mind by going down there? Or still being puss about it?
I guess we'll see how the New York trip goes and what happens after that.
So I know y'all talking about before I got on. He was seeing some titties.
Yeah, so in Times Square, there's strip clubs in New York. If they have strip clubs.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what the laws are, but they let the models or the workers at the club walk around on the street, and all they got is like a little piece of tape on their nipple, and that's it.
That's it.
And they're just walking around. Yep.
So I guess they don't
But
show that.
after a certain time. Like it's around like 11 o'clock at night or 12 o'clock, and not supposed to be any kids out.
Oh, that's their justification. They're supposed to be any kids out at that time.
It's different though, man. The fucking you see a police officer in Fort Worth, they got a little gun on their hip, maybe have like a cowboy hat, riding a horse and shit. Fucking the cops in New York, they got a fucking MP5 and they're fucking they got helmet, tactical gear on. They're not fucking around.
Shit, man.
Yeah, those cops come armed to the teeth. I mean, they're nice and everything, but
what you think about that bike? That bike motorcycle backfiring, and everyone thought it was a shootout in Times Square, and everyone just fucking scrambled. Does that tell you like we're on edge? Like it pretty much shows you that we're on edge. We hear one backfire motorcycle, and everyone just takes off.
I mean, really, whenever you go to a mass gathering, like it's like what CC was saying, you taking a chance.
Oh man. Oh god! I just heard this morning again. Like. Oh, and like there's a lady down there. She owns a hotel, and she's the coordinator too. And she's like, all of our hotels are sold out. We got food trucks coming. We got events set up. We got these set up. I'm like, God dang it, man! Like they make it sound like it'll be the biggest party there is. And, man.
You're not there. If you're not there day one, you missed it. You got to be first. Man, what? Yeah, and not. You don't need to be the first one. You need to get there early because it's going to get so fucking packed. You're not going to be able to move. But
she just made it sound so cool, especially the part because we got 30 porta potties coming in, and we're going to have the fuel, the dump truck behind it ready to fuel up. Ready to empty them out, and she was naming off all the things they got going on already. I was like, man, you just made it sound like a big fucking party. Now the military base did say that they discourage anybody trying anything because they didn't say, but they did say the sign does say authorized use deadly force. So the sign says that, the sign, they didn't say will use, they say we can use. So they're discouraging you from doing it.
Yeah. Well, the thing on that is, free security. You don't have to pay for the police and everything. The government's going to be there. So
they're not going to do that change. It's going to be one of those things like the wave. Everyone's going to go, whoa, whoa.
Not touching you. Not touching you.
I'm not just, but you know what? You
not crossing over.
Put a finger over that line. See you ain't going to jail. See they fucking around with you. See, watch them. Put a fucking hand over that line.
Dumbass kids that said, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope no one does, but you're going to have that one little group of kids like, let's go. If we go, everyone's going to follow. No, you're just going to go to jail, kids. They're gonna rubber bullet your ass. And you better hope they use rubber bullets, but tear gas, rubber bullets, And that's being nice on y'all.
Could be an interesting event, but then again, like you said, could be a lot of people that get murdered.
Yeah.
That's anywhere you go. Anytime you go out, you go to the mall, anywhere it could happen.
I know, but like, oh man, it's come on, like it sounds like it'll be fucking awesome, and like, yeah, what are you gonna do? People are probably gonna dress up, have fun, be camping in the desert, and
Licking toes.
I try to take the high road on it. It's on the news. It's like, this is the biggest fucking party ever. I'm just sitting there, yeah. Honey, you hear that? Honey, you hear that? Best fucking party ever. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit, if y'all want to go to a crazy party, why not just go to New York on New Year's Eve? That's usually got the ass.
Yeah, she won't know. We always do New Year's Eve at her grandma's house, so no chance on that.
Well,
I would say let's go.
Family, bring them all down there. All of them go to New York.
I ain't flipping that bill. Shit, I know that we can try to find that place that Aaron went to.
What about Mardi Gras, Louisiana? I've been down there. That's fucking crazy, man.
Ours pretty cool. Ours is pretty good. I never tried that yet. We wanted to several times. But we just
you can drive to that one.
Huh?
You can drive down there.
Yeah. How far is Louisiana from us? Like what? Hour? 2 hours?
Well, yeah, Louisiana's only a couple of hours, but to get down to New Orleans, it's like I want to say 6 or 8.
That's a day trip. Go down the day before, stay down there, party, come back. Do you remember that episode? Side note, real quick. You remember the episode of Cops? As girls are flashing, people flashing, but that one guy pulls his junk out. He's like, yeah, and they throw him some beads. The cop's like, all right, you're under arrest. Like, well, what? Like, what? Well, public, you can't be doing that, man. What's it called, Shane? Public nudity?
Yeah, lewdness. Yeah. There was when we went, man, there was people just laying in the street, drunk as fuck, just laying there, right in the middle of the fucking street. Because we got turned around. I was telling Sarah, I was like, hey, I just want to go check out Bourbon Street. We actually drove through the crowd of fucking people like an idiot. Like you could tell I was a tourist. Like I'm just sitting there, oh shit, and there's like people all fucking around me trying to walk and stuff, and drunk off their ass, man. People just laying on the concrete, laying out in the middle of the road. You can smell the throw up. People getting drunk. Yeah, it's crazy.
They said it's a good party, but
well, and we weren't even there for Mardi Gras. We were for St. Patrick's Day. That's when we were there for.
Oh shit, really?
St. Patty Parade. That was fucking crazy.
I want to do a St. Patty's Day parade. Go somewhere for a St. Patty's Day parade, but like I said, can never get away to do anything like that.
Do you think they do St. Patty's parades in Ireland?
In Ireland?
Yeah.
I would think it offend them how we do it. Oh yes, so we do. So all we do is get drunk. Oh yes, so we do. And you get this guy named JP doing a bad impersonation of our voises. Ooh.
They're ruining our culture. Those American bastards.
Yeah,
Tishai.
Yeah. They find that insulting what we do. Like, yeah, that's what it's all about, guys. Just wearing green and getting drunk and little green man running around trying shiny shoes and shit.
God damn.
Did y'all have a chance to watch SummerSlam?
I did not. Was it good?
So there was this match between Dolph Ziggler. So let me back up. I guess Shawn Michaels had showed up to. They had recently. They had like the Raw reunion where they brought all the old wrestlers back. And Shawn Michaels was there, and he was talking to somebody, The Miz. He was talking to The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler shows up, and he was like, "I'm tired of all these old fuckers down here, man. This is embarrassing. Like Shawn Michaels, you're old and embarrassing. Tired of dealing with you. You're embarrassing. Goldberg's embarrassing. All these old timers down here are embarrassing." So, like the next week, Shawn Michaels was back, and he was talking to Triple H, and Dolph Ziggler comes out again, and he's like, "Yeah, I want you to face me at SummerSlam." And then Shawn Michaels like, "Well, no, you're not going to face me." And then they look to The Miz, and The Miz is like, "You're not facing me either." And all of a sudden, you hear the fucking in the background. Hold on a second. You hear this?
Oh.
Goldberg, and he fucking shows up, and Goldberg's like, "You're gonna fight me." And anyways, they had the match at SummerSlam. It's fucking crazy. At first, you think Dolph is like gonna get him, like he gets him with the, gets him by surprise, like Goldberg's turned around, And as soon as he turns back, Dolph hits him with a Sweet Chin Music. Fucking lays him out. Tries to go for the cover, doesn't get it. Goldberg gets up. Dolph does it again. Like as soon as Goldberg gets up, bam, Sweet Chin Music. Goes down, tries to cover him up. Goldberg kicks out. Does it 3 times. Goldberg kicks out of all 3 of them. So then, on the 4th time when he tries to do it, Goldberg spears him. And he's like fucking knocking him to the ground. And then he gets up. Goldberg spears him again. Does the jackhammer. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, you're done. Walks out the ring. And then Dolph Ziggler gets the mic and he's like, get your old ass back in here. I'm not done with you yet. Face me man to man. So Goldberg looks almost back to the ring. Stop. Looks around. Goes back down there. Fucking spears him again. Same thing. He just fucking took his ass out. He goes back. Like this time, Goldberg walks out. He goes behind the curtain. Dolph gets the mic again. He's like, I know you couldn't do it. I know you were a pussy. I know you couldn't come back here. Goldberg comes back down to the ramp again. It's the same fucking thing. Like, just fucking lays his ass out. And then, sure enough, Dolph got the mic one more time. And he's like, I knew you couldn't do it. You're too old. And Goldberg just shaking his head. Goes back down there, fucks him up one last. Just fucking spears him. Like, it just like picked him up, bam, right on the.
Oh man.
And after that, I mean, that was it. Dolph couldn't move, and the crowd was just losing their shit, man. All of them were going, Goldberg, Goldberg.
Everybody loved it when they come back. It all started with Mankind come back down that ring again.
Yeah.
They like the shit talker. They like going back for some more.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of worried because Goldberg at that Crown Jewel match where Goldberg went up against Undertaker, it was bad. It was not a good match. Him and Undertaker, I don't think Goldberg has the power that he used to, and he just couldn't move Undertaker around. But Dolph is a smaller guy, and he's in better shape, and I think that helped Goldberg look like
that jackhammer just looks like it fucks your back up, man.
Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, Goldberg only has 3 moves: spear, jackhammer, and I don't know what the third one is, but that's it.
I wanted that was it. Spear and jackhammer. That's
going off the ropes. He'll go off the ropes and hit you with like a shoulder hit, but that's it.
I still think his fucking shoulder hit probably still spin me around.
Yeah.
His shoulder's big as my whole chest.
Yeah, I think it was William Regal that was like, they were interviewing him one time and he was like, man, he's British. And he's like, they told me they wanted 7 minutes. I'm a professional, so I gave him 7 minutes. But I tell you, it was the hardest 7 minutes I ever gave in my life. And they show the match and like, Williams trying everything he can to make Goldberg look good, but it's just not fucking working. Like Goldberg, he's tired, he's out of breath, he's already out of his moves. I mean, it don't take that long to pull off all those moves. So it's like, what the fuck are you going to do now for the next 5 minutes?
Spirit City, that's all you can do. And
only spear sometimes it loses its up. If it's like, oh, he's just going to spear him until he gives up. I mean,
till someone fucking taps out.
Yeah. But
good times. So who won against the Brock and
I haven't watched that match yet. I didn't finish it. I just watched Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. That's as far as I got.
I heard Trish Stratus was trying to do something again.
Yeah, she came back. She actually did pretty good. She didn't win, but she did good.
How old is she now?
She's got to be in her 40s, maybe 50s.
Mm-hmm. I saw that she was going to be at one of our conventions.
Are you going to go say hi to her?
Nah. Wasn't really a big Stratus fan. Not really.
Stratisfaction?
Not really. I wasn't a big fan of hers, so.
No Stratisfaction?
Probably won't do that. But, hell, I don't know how I'm going to make it to the con. Shit. I did get some firewood, though, for our camping trip.
Yay.
Yeah, I saw that. So you'll be able to load it up in Daniel's car. You don't need me to bring my truck and.
No, we're not taking all that wood. No, we just need a little bit. Because really, all the wood we need is for Saturday night and probably a little bit for Friday night. We don't need a lot, And then we have charcoal for the grill. So, like I said, we don't need a ton of it. I think we'll be fine with what I got. So, it'll be good. Am I sparkling, Daniel? I look good, sparkling.
I see you, boy.
Oh man, y'all missed it. I should have took a picture, but we went down to see my mom on Grandpa yesterday, And like we went by, saw Gabriel, saw Grandpa. You know, we had fun. We went over to Mom's house, jumped in the pool. Andrew's like, "Well, if we're getting in the pool, let me go get my stuff on." So here I am, my shorts on and everything. We're in the water. Here comes Andrew, looking like a bronze statue. You know, all bronzed up, and his short shorts. You know, junk bulging out of it, like barely be contained in those shorts. And we're trying to like, yeah, Andrew, you know, sorry, I didn't wear mine. So I'm just like, what? What? Like nothing,
Fucking
you
Andrew.
know.
He's
Just
working out
fresh,
again, I
you know.
guess.
Just look like a statue, man, like a bronze statue over there.
He just needs to hold that little planet, go like this.
Yeah, yeah,
or
no, he
was it?
needs, yeah. So we were making fun of him, but Gabriel came over. We were making fun of Andrew hardcore because we were like, "Hey, Andrew, you need to work at the movie theater. Why? So you can be that commercial. They said don't forget your snacks because you can be like, don't forget your snack, lady. Just pop the Coke open, just smear it all over your chest. You know, it was funny.
Oh,
We were funny
Andrew.
the whole time. But yeah, you know, we're like, man, Andrew, way to embarrass all the rest of us, Andrew. Coming out here, looking all buff, your little short shorts, you know.
Next time you gonna show him up, John? You gonna do the same thing?
What? Short naked? How much shorter can I get than those shorts?
Show up with some speedos. Just have some briefs.
Oh God, I don't even know. Like, I don't
And
think
not even
it's my
like
size.
speedos, just like some underwear you have, like some tidy whities, and show.
They just cut them into a thong. Just cut the sides off.
Yeah.
Make this
See if you can beat this, Andrew. Like just so fucking dirty tidy whities. Be like, damn it, John. Clean your.
Just a jock strap. Just put a jock strap.
Yeah, just put the strap on so your butt cheeks are showing.
Well, you know, and Mom said Andrew wears that when he tans. He wears like some speedos when he tans, so he get
Oh,
that.
in San Francisco, there was gay dudes just laying out on the fucking beach naked.
Really?
Yep. Two guys, and one of them had a fucking huge dick. I mean, it was fucking massive. I was like, God damn, man. That dude's gonna take that up his ass later on tonight. Fuck.
Guys, pet lizard his pet lizard laying next to him. That's what they did in the longest yard. Bring a pet iguana with you. It's like Goldberg. So his junk's that big. But that's the same as the Batman when he finally showed Batman's dick.
Oh, I didn't see that issue.
You didn't see it?
No.
Not bad.
It was back in the heat.
Huh?
You would think though, with all the kicking and the crouching, like
No, he keeps that protected. I know he got his body armor. No, he keeps the bad boy protected. I'm pretty sure that's well protected down there. But they give him a little bit. They give him something to work with. So
he's got a bat strap. He's got a bat jock or whatever. He's got a bat cup.
Yeah, he's got to have one of them on there. But yeah, they gave him some pride. You know, everyone's like, oh shit, you know, Batman packing. So
I think with that suit, be uncomfortable all the time, like it would be fucking riding your shit nonstop.
he has to fold it in there, you know, fold it up.
And then you got Superman, like he's got precise muscle control. So whenever he needs his ready to go, it's fucking ready to go. You know,
I forgot about that. He controls all the muscles in his body. Yeah. What was it? And what was that one Batman? He could sound like Batman because he has pure muscle control.
Yeah, it was in the cartoon. Like Batman's gone missing, and so Superman's imitating him. He's pretending to be Batman, and like he gets on the phone, and like Tim Drake's like, "Whoa, you know, you can do voices." He's like, "Yeah, precise muscle control." And then he speaks like Tim Drake, and he's like, "Don't ever do that again."
Yeah, it's pretty fucking creepy. Well, that's gotta be weird to Bane. Like Bane's like, "Come on, Batman," and like, what the fuck? Yeah, you know, pretty badass now, Bane.
Batman was on his own juice those days. Yeah.
Well, you know, I like Bane as a villain. You know, yeah, he's using drugs and to get stronger and shit. But I just think he was a cool villain. Just pure, you know, muscle. You know, intelligent, take it to the house kind of guy. So.
Well, when he first showed up, he was brains. He had a master plan to like defeat Batman, and it worked. You know, that whole muscled up goon thing, that was from Batman and Robin. That wasn't really Bane.
I think the best Bane I saw was the Batman Rises. That fight scene where he just takes Batman to school, you know, and the airplane scene.
Yeah.
That pretty cool the airplane scene. Like,
I
you
like
play
that
it all
movie.
the time.
I like Dark Knight Rises. A lot of people like the Dark Knight better. I think I like the Dark Knight Rises better.
That whole fight scene, like, oh, okay, like, just fucking schooled Batman.
I like it when Batman gets his revenge and he's like standing on the ice and he tells Gordon, he's like, light it up. Goes up there and fucking kicks Bane's ass. Just walk straight into town.
Mm-hmm.
With the
Right
cops
there,
walking
cops
beside.
and villains and prisoners.
Yep.
There you go, showdown right here.
Yep. Round 2, bitch.
Why'd you tell him you survived? You survived. Or, I can't remember what he says.
I don't know. Whatever.
But I like Bane. Probably one of my favorite villains. Yeah, he's
Hopefully, the next
Colombian.
time he's in the movie, he doesn't sound all ridiculous like that.
You didn't like the face.
I'm Bane. Bane's my name. Bane. I'm Bane.
Oh, he's always like holding his jacket, like his arms are tired.
Yeah. Citizens of Gotham.
I like the he didn't have the hose though. That was good. He didn't have the hose.
They didn't give him the venom. It was just a really well trained guy with a breathing issue. And
breathing apparatus.
you think Batman could
Darth
like
Vader.
outpace him and endurance wise wear him down? He can't fucking breathe in that damn thing.
I always thought like people made fun of Darth Vader until you actually read the stories they gave him. Darth Vader was pretty badass when he was still young and he was young Anakin in a Vader suit. He fucked up a lot of shit before he got old. He was pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, well, the problem with that is the prequels sucked. And so you don't get to see a good Anakin. You get to see a shitty fucking teen angst Anakin. And then they didn't see, they should have done more like towards the I just don't like the way they did the Jedi Order in the prequels. They made it more like Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's wearing those robes on Tatooine because he's trying to disguise himself. I don't think that's what the original Jedi were supposed to look like, And then but when you see the prequels, they're all wearing those fucking robes. And they're like, oh, no, they all wore them. They all wore those robes. That's just what they wore.
How you supposed to be in disguise too? Like no one supposed to know you're a Jedi. Well, you look just like every other fucking Jedi, so you're not really in disguise.
You just look like fucking one. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it should have been more like joining he's more into like the Imperial side of things. Like he's like a necessary evil versus just being a fucking, I don't know, mad because his girlfriend got pregnant or whatever, mad because he fell in love with this woman that's substantially older than him.
I don't know how the math worked out in that.
And she was like, she had to have been 20 something when he was just 5. Mm-hmm. So now she's in her 40s and he's like, oh yeah. Trying to get that MILF. Trying to get that.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure someone can break it down what happened that, although they're two different species, he aged faster and she aged slower or some bullshit.
Well, and then how did Princess Leia remember what her mom looked like if she fucking died during birth?
That makes a Jedi thing, maybe. Maybe she
Three
saw
sequels, all those loopholes.
Dale, what's on your shirt?
Oh, it's World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
Grom Hellscream. He was a bad dude.
Was.
I like War. I remember we played War on Warhammer. I used to hate the people who do hero runs. I fucking hate that shit. Shit.
On Warcraft, where all they did was just make their hero strong.
Yeah, they just did a hero run and destroy the bases before they can get too advanced. Yeah, I hate that shit.
They're re-releasing it with better graphics.
Really?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It was fun. We used to play the shit out of it.
I remember people had to tell me, like, no, why aren't you building this? No, what? I mean, I remember when I would play it and the people would be texting me, messaging me, like, what are you doing? Build your stronghold. No, make your orc stronger. No, do this. No, you gotta build your defense better. Like, man, fuck y'all, man.
Yeah. You can't play against other people and play the way you want to play it. You just can't do it.
Yeah, because I'm like, worry about your shit over here, man. Why you keep looking over here? Oh, I forgot what my name was on that screen. He goes, he's gonna fuck us up. Look at him. He's not building nothing.
Yeah.
That's like Michael. Michael, when you play StarCraft with Michael, what's Michael worried about? Michael. Michael ain't trying to share shit. Michael ain't trying to give a shit. He's trying to build his own little defense. No one can come in. You ask Michael for help. No. Hey, Michael, come help us. No. I'm gonna wait here. And like, Michael.
Yeah. Well, we found that out that time we played that eight-way StarCraft game, and Daniel's like, "Y'all take Shane out," and they're like, "All right, fuck it, Shane, you're done." But y'all didn't kill everything. Y'all didn't take my whole base out, so I just moved up north and just built a shit ton of battleships and waited until you guys fucking took each other out. Michael just didn't want to help, didn't get involved at all.
Nope. No, thank you, Michael. No, thank you. No, yeah. No, you got it. No, you got it. I'll send a few down there. I'll send 3. Like, thanks, Michael.
I waited because I could see the map and I could see Daniel's ships all went into John's base. And so John's fighting him off, and I was like, well, time to go get Daniel. Slowly.
But like I said, here goes Michael. Y'all destroyed 3 of my ships. Michael, they got destroyed because I tried to help y'all. No, I'm gonna die. I'm 3 battle cruisers down now.
Yeah.
Fuck, Michael. Fuck.
Yeah, he didn't want to help, and then Sarah and Josh were just fighting each other the whole time. And they were easy to take out because they were fighting each other the entire time.
I always remember that day you do to Aaron's base and you destroyed all of his Protoss portals, whatever.
Yeah.
He was pissed. I give up. Aaron, no, don't give up. No, I give up. You destroyed my portals. I can't do nothing.
I hit him with an EMP, lowered his shields, and then I nuked them all, and they were gone just like that.
He was pissed. I mean, he was pissed off.
Yep.
Well, you should have had Scout roaming around. You know, it was always called Scout.
Yeah, you got to have the Scout to find the ghost, and he didn't have one.
Well, that's his fault.
There's a little red dot. I mean, I don't know why he needs a little red dot. You know?
What that would cost you to have to take 2 or 3 and just roaming around, you know, but.
Anytime I hear that nuclear launch detected, I'm moving shit. Like something, just move it. Just get it the fuck out of there. You know?
Aaron's all flipping out. Where is it? Did he find you like 2 or 3 times? He found you?
Yep.
But he didn't find that last one.
Nope.
Nope.
He didn't find that last guy.
He was pissed. The good old days.
So when's he performing?
Well, I think they start. This weekend, I know for sure. So they're probably just doing rehearsals right now. I don't know if they'll have a performance. Maybe Thursday nights when they'll start. I think he said it's the 14th, but I'm not sure.
So how many times are they doing the play? They're just doing it for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? That's it, or just one time?
I thought he said 3 times a day.
Yeah, that might be right. That might be right, John. Yeah.
3 times a day for 3 days?
Yeah, I think that's right.
It's like 3 times a day for 2 days, or
morning show and 2
3
evening
days.
shows or something like that. Afternoon and an evening show.
Yeah, for him to get better. Hopefully someone records it, so we can watch it. So have a watch party for it.
Yeah, I like how Aaron said we haven't met yet. Everybody has a met. I was like, I hope that rehearsal helps you out.
Yeah, he said that somebody was about to threaten a lawsuit because they wanted their actor to be involved in it or something, and it's like, well, you can't do 2 plays. They got to come do our play, you know.
Someone's acting in hers, and he was acting in another one.
Yeah, and part of the deal to do the play was this actor was going to have to go do her other thing, and it's like, yeah, but you promised you would come do ours too, and now you're trying to do both, and they were talking about suing her for doing it.
For what? It's a free thing. It's free.
Yeah, but you're breaking your contract.
Was a contract signed and everything? Did Aaron sign a contract?
I don't know. Aaron didn't really get all into the details. I'm sure it was bullshit, whatever it was. But
yeah, I was like, listen to it for 5 minutes to him. Well, let me break it down for you guys. So we get to the office. There's a big ass desk in there. There's a guy behind the desk. He's wearing a blue suit. Here I am, my raggedy clothes. You know how the rest goes.
I mean, I wanted Aaron to be like, I wanted him to explore acting because I knew that he really liked it, but I didn't want him to do it with a bunch of college kids. I mean, he's old. He's 30. Those kids are like 20.
Does he still think that? Is he still pretending like he's 20?
Yeah, and they don't fucking get anything he says. Like when he was doing that freestyle rap, like none of them were impressed.
That shows you're old. When you can freestyle rap, old rap, and they don't understand it.
They didn't know what it was. They didn't know. And one of the black guys was like, "Oh man, wait, hold up, y'all, this was cool." But they weren't really listening to him because he's old. And they don't fucking care. And I was just like, "Damn it, Aaron."
It's gonna be like, I'm not fucking old, man. I'm not old.
He is. Once you get over 30, and that's it.
So,
Kids,
hey, real quick, how much time we got left?
5 minutes.
Okay. Hey, real quick, I know, side note, everyone's getting tired of this. This is what we do, side notes. Hey, can I keep my real name in the movie?
Yeah.
Can I be JP played by John Pimentel or something
Yeah.
like that?
Well, yeah, I need to rename everybody and recast it. Because I originally had wrote it to where it was all females. We can come back and do all males.
Gabriel said he found a bridge. Gabriel said he knows a bridge. It looks really cool. I told him to take pictures of it when I was down there. He had got real busy. He ain't got a chance to read the script yet, but because he got super busy with the boy and grandpa and everything he does. And he had to work a double shift at work apparently. So
yeah, it's a quick script. You can knock it out in less than like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's a quick one. It's quickie.
Yeah, and he said, he goes, I want to write a music, a theme or theme music, whatever. But like I just got real, I'm like, I got real busy. And then when the boy's here, I really want to want to play with the boy when he's here. Like we understand that's why we got like until like next fall, because if people are like, well, you're done with this year. Yeah, we're pretty much done for this year. We got the camping trip. Then I got another trip. Then before you know it, it'll be October, and it's all holidays all the way out.
Which role do you want?
Probably not the young actor, the young college kid.
Oh, well, you haven't seen the script yet. Can we check out the script?
I had a question about that. Does it have to be a young man?
So what we may do, since we have to use what we're working with, we may change that plot point, and it may be just somebody who is like he's like a paranormal investigator. Like he's trying.
I was gonna say like why it can't be like a film school's final your final exam. You gotta make
your thesis project.
You gotta make one more. Okay, then that would fit somebody's age. You'd be like, well, I've been doing it for so many years, and like this is my final exam work I'm doing.
Right.
That would make more sense. And
or you're almost done with your bachelor's or something like that.
Yeah, at 35.
No, you're not gonna say your age.
Well, okay, but what I need to know though, can you do scared, John?
Yeah. What kind of scared do you need there? Do you need? That's what I'm gonna say. Like, do you need like someone stole my kid scared? Like I can imagine being scared. We can work on that.
I want you to be like that time where I rose up beside your bed. That's what I need you to do.
Scared stiff. Oh.
It won't be hard to do that because it's going to be dark already. So we're going to have lights and shit. Then we're going to go, all right, cut them all off. And then we go to camera mode. So it's not going to be hard to imagine being fucking scared out there. You know?
Yeah.
So I think we can do it. So, because all we need is, like you said, the 3 actors. And besides the other ones, like 2 prop guys. Or someone just around to do stuff. Lights and shit. Or, tell us when a car is coming.
Yeah.
Our car's coming. Hold on, guys. Let the car go through because it's just fuck up our scene.
I got to get I got to get more people involved in it.
Need a Ouija board, which would be cool, Shane. If you get a cheap Ouija board, Shane, and just throw it out in the sun. Just throw it out there for the rest of the summer. Let it age. Just fucking throw it out there.
Well, make it look ancient, like an old board.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just fucking I don't know where you can find a used Ouija board. Just fucking throw that thing out in the sun. There you go. That'll fucking age up.
You might be able to find it on the Facebook market.
Yeah, we just need a cheap, inexpensive Ouija board. Just fucking throw it out there. Fuck it. It'll age it up real quick. It'll be fine. So, because basically it's just one camera, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna have one. I mean, that's another thing, man. We really need. I gotta.
And you gotta remember, I can't watch the movie because I get motion sickness. So when we're making a movie, I can't even fucking watch because I get motion sickness.
Well, I have a tripod, so I mean, we can get a stationary camera. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be.
You gotta make no, you gotta do. You like you said, no gritty,
Yeah,
moving around. You know,
yeah.
Gabriel was trying to tell you, why can't we do it all in one shot? Like, it would be better if we could get it all done at one time. But you're talking about on point, on point. Like the truck comes in right now. The guys do this. They leave. We go back to the creek thing. You know, it's gonna be on point the whole time.
That's what they did for what's that damn Les Miserables?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like I said, if it's only because in reality, how long do you think the movie is? 30 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, if that. It's going to be a short film.
So, like you said, Gabriel will get back to you because he says he's going to read it, look for any little plot holes he saw or things you want to change, and he was trying to do it in one shot, one quick 20-minute shot, like that. So I think it'd be better like that.
Yeah.
So when is Corsicana doing this film festival show?
I didn't reach out to the guy. They said it was going to be 2020, so we got a ways to go.
Oh, cool. So we don't have to rush. We can just get the stuff.
If that's the thing, Shane, if we could do it in one time, we could probably do the shot like several times until we get it right.
I told
over.
I told Eddie about this movie. I think he wanted in on it too. I could probably have him play one of the hillbillies or something.
But we do it in the evening time, so we're talking about what? Getting up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go do this, and
well, I mean, actually, that's how you could. Well, if we did it that way, if we got up that early, we couldn't do it all in one shot, like Gabriel said. We'd have to start with the ending first, the end of it, and then.
Or do you want to shoot the ending first and show what's happened? Is that what your script is?
Well, no, but I'm saying we could do that, and that way we would film it. That way we don't have to worry about the whole nighttime thing. Early in the morning while it's still kind of dark, but it's getting brighter. You could do it that way. I don't know. I think Gabriel has a good idea as far as just trying to get it done in one take. So basically what we would do is we would maybe do like a quick rehearsal and then bam, just knock it out.
And then, like I said, we do it right. We can tweak it as we. Huh?
No, and if we fuck it up, like it can't be like the last movie where we just keep rolling. Because I can't fucking edit that shit. It's too goddamn much.
Well, so, like I said, you can stop the hey, I really wanted more here, so let's start over again. Like I said, we got to play.
Stop and do it all over again.
Yeah, if it was 20 minutes long, yeah, we can stop, do it again, then hopefully do another one. Just
Did you read up on the requirements, like how long it's supposed to be? What if it's going to be genres and stuff like that?
Well, no, I didn't really see what they're taking, so I don't even know if it'll qualify. But there's horror film festivals that come in all the time, so we'll find.
Okay.
Are you real quick? I know we're running out of time. Are we talking about gore in this movie, or we're going for the
no, it's psychological.
Okay,
it's tension. It's more tension. Like you gotta, fuck. I mean, you gotta like get the tension.
We're building the suspense. All right.
It's suspense.
Okay.
It's like
let's not go M. Night Shyamalan. The end be like, that was it. That's fucking it. That was it. Yeah. The whole fucking 15 minutes, 20 minutes for that. That was it. So. No,
this is all about suspense. That's what we're doing.
I'm sure Gabriel could tweak it out. He'll find something. So, like I said, rename or recast, and the minimum people we need. And hopefully Gabriel sees those pictures of the bridge. And I just want someone somewhere secluded where no one's going to bug us. And
I wonder which bridge it is. Like the Rhone one or the...
Yeah, well, just it's you get the bridge, and on the other and far off is the old ass bridge, and like no one goes on that bridge, but you can still get to it. They for the most part they just fish off of that old ass bridge, so it's there. It looks good. And it looks like shit, so it'll fit in Shane's script real good. So, but anyways, all right, Shane. Did you say who we were, Shane, yet, or you did it all already?
Huh?
You ready to introduce your show and everything?
Oh, thanks everybody for listening to Big Beefin'. Yeah.
Also, as far as Gabriel said, I guess Gabriel pretty much told me straight out, yeah, you just cancel John and just go Jay Pizzle the whole time. Because he says
what's with all this France all over the road?
Yeah, I'm just tired of this day real quick, but
all right boys. Check out Jay Pizzle at JP's What, Daniel at Dread Night. Aaron's out in New York doing his acting thing. We're at Be Beefin'. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, boy.
Mm.
Bye.